All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 5 Minutes of Math. And this is Mr. Lunsford again. And the first thing I want to do is to say thank you to both Donisha and Sanaya. You all stuck with it and wrote down that entire long problem that we did. So thank you so much. So starting with number 12. We have 28, 195, and 197, and I drew a triangle here with those sides. Now, it's not to scale. That triangle is a very skinny triangle if I were to draw that out. But you see we have our sides here, A, B, and C, and this is the Pythagorean test. So we're comparing these two sides to see if they're equal. So we're going to go A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So we have here 28 squared plus 195 squared equals 197 squared. And if we work this out, 784 plus 38,025, does it equal 38,809? We find out it does, and it passes the Pythagorean test. So yes, this particular triangle is a right triangle. All right, so that's the first one. Now the second problem we have here, 30, 122, and 125. And again, I drew a triangle. Again, this is what we call not to scale. That triangle would be very long and very skinny based on those sides. But again, we drew it just for fun. You don't have to draw it. Our sides here are A squared plus B squared equals C squared. And there's our Pythagorean theorem. So we have 30 squared plus 122 squared equals 125 squared. So let's add these sides up and see if they match. So 900 plus 14,884 does not equal 15,625. So this is not a right triangle. Is it still a triangle? Yes, it's just not a right triangle. All right. So that sign there is not equal. When you have the equal sign with a slash through it, that's not equals. So we have 24, 143, and 145. Here's our triangle again. And let's see, we have our sides A, B, and C, 24, 143, 145. And let's go ahead and plug that into the Pythagorean theorem. Again, this is just substitution. It's just another way of using the idea of substitution, just plugging in a number where you see a letter or a variable. So 24 squared plus 143 squared equals 145 squared. 576 plus 20,449 equals 21,025. So yes, this is a Pythagorean this is a right triangle. This is a right triangle, and it fits the Pythagorean theorem. All right, thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you all again tomorrow night. Have a good one.